All right, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jerome, and thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tier list of almost all the decks that I could think of. I didn't make this tier list. I just found it on here, and I said, screw it, I'm going to run with it because it has some pretty good stuff on here, as I can see. So basically, this is going to be going off of the new ban list, and basically what I think is going to be where every deck is going to be followed at in their own little category. But as you can see, we got right here Yugi Moto, it's tier 1. Seto Kaiba, tier 2. And third place here, potential, right, is Bakura. Joey Wheeler, my man, and Rogue, right? And then we got Mokuba Kaiba at the bottom, dog shit, all right? So these are the decks that are absolutely ass that Mokuba would be playing back in those days on the Game Boy Advance SP freaking video games. That all you would do is play against Mokuba for like the first 5 hours straight to just rack up money so you can buy all the packs. And I know you did that because I did it too, alright? So we all been there, we all did that to Mokuba, poor Mokuba. But this is the lowest of the low. Alright, so starting off with Brandit. We are gonna put Brandit right about here. Now, if you asked me this like a day ago, I would have said for sure here. But I changed my mind and I said here because I think that everyone is moving on to main decking like Ghost Bell. And if they already got to deal with Ash Blossom, Ghost Bell kind of puts a big hole in the whole gimmick lock thing all by itself. So I do think that Brandit could be in a little bit of a weird spot here just because of that. I have been seeing a lot of people main deck Ghost Bells now, so I'm just, taking into account of that. Next we have Labyrinth. Automatically Yugi tier right here, man. This deck is insane with how the meta is moving into the next, right? Because it's already good at battling Kashtira, Brandit, Super Heavy Samurai, anything you can think of, right? I mean, it plays skill drain, for crying out loud. It plays skill drain. So in my opinion, this is going to be tier 1, and a lot of people are saying the same, that this is going to be tier 1. And I mean, it just, the writing's on the wall, man. This thing is going to be a powerhouse of a deck. Next we have Heroes. Dog shit. I don't care. Every time I play against Heroes, it is almost like a just free given win. I don't know why. I mean, I get it's nostalgic and it's cool, the theme of it and everything, but it's just dog shit. I wouldn't play it. I'm sorry. It's not even Rogue about it. It's Mokuba level. Kashtira. I'm calling it now. Now, this is probably going to age badly because a lot of people are saying that this is still like the best deck, even though it got hit. Even though it, like, in my opinion, man, I just can't see myself playing this boring ass deck anymore. It's just too boring. There's no nothing. I mean, if you just like to summon a Macrocosmos, it's just like, dude, fuck off. Like, I hate this deck. It's so boring. I'm glad it got hit on the ban list. I just can't put it here because, for one, from someone who's played the deck a lot, I can honestly say that one Arise Heart does nothing. Does nothing at all. What's your best board is what? Arise Heart and Shangri-La? Whoop-de-doo. Like, if you play Nib, congratulations, you played yourself. I mean, you're fucked, right? So you're looking at either a Rise Heart pass or playing into Nib. You're not. I know for damn sure ain't nobody's going to do a Shangri-La pass. That's the weakest play. So I just don't see this deck being tier 1, man. Somebody Rise Heart pass turn, cool. Draw phase or imperm your Rise Heart. I'm winning, baby. So I just can't see it being tier 1. I just can't. Fluunderies, tier 1 in my opinion, man. This deck is so good. It's in a good position right now. You got D-Shifter that you can main, right? You got your, I don't know if you can still be playing Droll or not during this format, but hey, I mean, it could do good things. You got Time Tearing Morganite? I don't know what that thing's called. The spell card that basically allows you to normal summon twice and draw 2 cards every turn. That's insane in this deck. I mean, the amount of stuff you can do with Fluunderies in this format is insane. I mean, you have a good matchup against everything, but but Labyrinth. So next we have Exo Sisters. I don't know why this is on here. I haven't seen this deck play in such a long time. But judging by everything else that we got on the list, dog shit. I'm sorry, I just don't really think this deck's going to do anything. Maybe in the future, I don't know. I have no idea. But as of right now, I don't see any of these decks really doing much with the grave other than Branded, right? Definitely not Flu. Definitely not Cashier. So yeah, I have to say dog shit. We got Sprites, instantly tier 1. This is god damn, we got a lot of Sprite decks here. Whoever made this list, man, they absolutely love Sprites. So let me go ahead and speed run this one. Sprites tier 1. Wait. Pure Sprites tier 2. Runic Sprite with Light Twins tier 1 for sure. And we got For Hire. I believe that's For Hire with Runic's Sprite tier 1. And we got Live Twin Sprite tier 1. We got Tri-Brigade Sprite. I haven't played this variant in a while, so I would probably say maybe Seto Kaiba level, maybe tier 2. What the fuck? I think this is Gishki. This is dog shit. I think the whole like Gishki thing, it never even happened because something happened here. I wasn't following the Gishki storyline here, but I know that this is not a thing. I'm thinking it's because Elf got banned or something like that. So I haven't seen anyone play it, so it has to be dog shit. Next up we have is Gold Pride. This one's interesting. So before this ban list came out, I would say that this deck was probably like a potential deck, but now since the ban list is happening, it's at full power, I believe, so it should be here in tier 2. Then we got the Dark World deck. This is just rogue out the ass. I mean, this is something that Joey Wheeler would cook up. It's not working. Here we go with Super Heavy Samurais. This was here, man. It was meant to be. And Konami just said, no, we're going to take away the fun. We're going to hit the new stuff so that no one can have fun anymore. And we're going to put it here. So this is potential. I do think that this is going to be a cool splashable engine that you can put into something else. I've been seeing some builds with Sprites. I've been seeing some builds with Mathmic. I've seen some builds with Orcus. Machina, whatever you want to pronounce it. I've seen some stuff like that. I think that this is going to be interesting to see what people are going to cook up. I think it's only a matter of time until we see this deck creep up to potentially like a 1.5-ish. But right now, it's out of potential. You know, people got to figure it out. I wish that it stayed off the ban list, man. My God. Sky Strikers. I think Sky Strikers is going to be a potential deck. You know, there's so many different builds of this deck as well that have like the Runics involved, and then some that have like the Therion involved and all this stuff. You know, it getting 2 engaged is great. But I think that in this format with like things like Kashtira, things like Fluwunderies and stuff, I mean, I think it's in a pretty interesting spot. So I think it has potential. I can't really call it and say tier 2. I just don't really see it at that time. We got Scareclaw. This is like a rogue deck, I think. Yeah, nothing much to say about that. Mathmic. Oh my God, how the mighty have fallen, dude. So before, this was easily a tier 1 deck. Now it lost 2 of its main 1-card starter void, right? So where do we put this at? I don't want to be disrespectful and say Mokuba level. So I'm going to put it on the rogue side just a little bit. I think that with Super Heavy Samurai and Mathmic mixed together, we could potentially see like a tier 2 kind of deck. But by itself, man, I just don't really, I don't know. My friend will probably be able to put this in the appropriate spot. But judging from me, I never played the deck, played against it. I'm putting it in the rogue deck. So we got the ritual deck, Mukenko, something like that. Some would say Mukenko, but I would say Mokuba dog shit because I don't even know what the deck does, and I haven't seen it at any regional or anything, so I'm thinking it's dog shit. Next, we got Sword Soul. Man, oh man, with the Ding Long coming off the list, I don't know what that even means for this deck, but apparently some people are like, oh, that's great. So I don't know, man. It could be Seto Kaiba, it can be potential Bakura, or maybe it's tier 1. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in potential because I haven't seen any of what it can do with Ding Long. All right, so I just know that the Apple Dragon, I had high hopes for it, man. I got 3 of those damn Apple Dragons on day 1, and it didn't fucking work. All right, so that's the only thing that I'm upset about, was that it failed me. But we got Nichirios. Man, oh man, I'm glad it's back at dog shit. I cannot stand this deck. It's at dog shit, and I hope it stays there. Ninjas. I like ninjas. All right, I do. I love ninjas. I want to put it in Rogue so bad because I don't want to put it on the Mokuba level, but I think I want to have to put it on the Mokuba level because it just sucks compared to the other decks that are at tier 2 and tier 1. I just don't see it beating those decks. Maybe it can beat Kashtira. Sorry, it can definitely beat Kashtira, but Sprites, man, I don't think it has a chance. Well, I don't know, man. Let's just move on. We got this dog shit deck. And we got tier limits. It's Rogue. I love tier limit, and I'm just waiting for the day for it to be tier 0 again, baby. I miss this deck, but it's Rogue for now. Patrols. Plunder Patrol. Rogue, I would say Joey Wheeler will love this deck. I just never see it. I never play against it, so I can't really speak too much about it, but I would say that it's probably Rogue based on the number of times I've seen it, which was once. So, Tri-Brigade. Fuck, man. Probably Rogue. Probably Rogue? I don't know. I haven't seen this deck in a minute either, but it's got some new. It got a new card. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen anybody test it out yet. But is it better than any of these? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it in Rogue. Here we go. We got Dragon Links. Dragon Tales. Right here. Seta Kaiba. He likes dragons, so you know it fits perfectly in his category. Yeah, this deck's really good. It didn't get hit on the ban list, I don't think. Yeah, it didn't get hit. It does what it does best, which is just, bore your opponent to death. That is the whole thing with Dragon Links, to sit there and do a lot of searching and summoning, and a lot of link summoning, and a lot of searching, and a lot of banishing, and a lot of searching, right? And it's just going to put your opponent to sleep. That's the whole key, is to bore the shit out of your opponent, so then when you pass turn, they think it's turn 3, right? And then they just instantly scoop, because they're just like, holy shit, like this guy's got so much going on, I got nothing, right? So they just instantly scoop, and they're like, oh wait, that was my first, so it's definitely tier 2. Now the next one, Trap Tricks. Trap Tricks, man, oh man, it's probably Rogue at this point. Nothing really changed. So Marincess, I think Marincess is probably a good tier 2 deck. I mean, it's a 1-card starter baby right here. I mean, I think someone said it was like, he was playing, I don't even remember. I think he told me it was like somewhere around like 16 something, probably more than that, 1-card starters. You can play a bunch of hand traps or something like that. So every time I play against this deck, it makes me want to have an aneurysm. I cannot stand 1-card combo starters that take a millennium for them to finish. So just because of that, it's the same thing as Dragon League. It's going to bore your opponent, so it's a tier 2 deck. What the hell? We got Gate Guardians coming in at the dog shit level, because it doesn't do anything. ABC Therions, man, I'm sorry, man. It's a cool deck. I just don't see it doing much against any of these. I just don't. I haven't seen it do anything in a long time. So Hurley, man, I feel so bad. I don't want to put it here. I'm not going to disrespect Hurley like that. I think Hurley's going to be on the Rogue. So I think, we're going to see people trying to make Hurley work. We're going to find out it's not going to really work as well as they want it to. So Rogue it is. Mana Diem doesn't have all of its stuff yet, but it does have potential. I think this deck, a lot of people are trying to cook with it. And maybe it's supposed to be Rogue, but I do see potential in it. So it's definitely a Bakura tier right there. Drytron is a Rogue deck. You see, here's the thing with Drytron. Drytron is typically, in my eye, like a tier 2. Whoa, what the hell? A tier 2 deck. But just because barely not that many people are playing it, it's in a rogue category. All right. Last but not least is Rika, Sun Avalon. Where would I put this? Well, if I had an annoying as shit category, it would go right there. But apparently I don't have that. So I will say Rogue. And yeah, that is my tier list, ladies and gentlemen. If you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. Yeah. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, okay, so that you don't miss any videos. I'm trying to upload more, but you know, I'm also in the process of buying a house. And also, if I don't know if this happened or not, but my daughter and my dog like to play a lot, so if they popped up on this mic, I'm sorry. Anyways, I always see you all in the next video. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Peace.